Most bench sanders feel like they are going to rattle right off the workbench the moment you put a piece of wood to them, but this VEVOR combo actually stays put. It is built on a solid steel plate base with these little rubber feet that do a surprisingly good job of keeping things steady. You can tell right away that the weight is in the right places, which is a huge relief when you are trying to get a clean edge on a piece of oak or even some soft metal. The heart of this thing is a 5-amp induction motor, and honestly, it sounds much smoother than those high-pitched universal motors you usually find on cheaper tools. It has a nice, low hum to it that suggests it is not going to burn out after a few months of weekend projects. The belt speed sits at around 2160 RPM, while that 8-inch disc spins up to 3450, giving you plenty of torque to chew through material without the motor bogging down. What is really handy is the versatility. You can flip that belt from a horizontal position to a full vertical setup, which is a lifesaver if you're trying to sand the end of a long board that would otherwise be impossible to balance. The cast aluminum table is another highlight. It feels sturdy, and being able to tilt it up to 45 degrees means you can actually dial in those mitered edges without having to rig up some complicated jig. Now it is not perfect. The dust collection port is there, and it works, but you definitely need to hook it up to a decent shop vac if you want to keep your workspace from turning into a sawdust factory. It is a bit of a tight squeeze to get the hose on there, and the plastic feels like it could be a little more robust, but for the price, it is hard to complain too much. You are getting a 2-in-1 setup that saves a ton of space, and it handles everything from rough shaping to fine-tuning edges with ease. If you're tired of hand sanding or dealing with tools that vibrate more than they sand, this is a solid, no-nonsense piece of gear that just gets the job done. It is not trying to be a high-end industrial machine, but for a home shop or a small garage setup, it hits that sweet spot between power and practicality. It is a reliable workhorse that makes the tedious part of woodworking feel a whole lot less like a chore.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.